Hello, VOD watchers. I actually pre-sent my Discord messages, so you won't have to wait on me doing that today. Now, uploaded some Tarkov with the bank, the pup, earlier today, before I took a nap. I smoked the weed deep, and didn't realize that my recording tracks were all messed up. And got into the game real quick. I grabbed some toilet paper. Sorry. As you can also see, it's Eber hours. So I gotta be a little quiet, real close to the mic. And this man, what's all his crumbs on? I smoked the weed beat, took a nap, uploaded the Tarkov video while I was eating, and wake up and it's got the copyrights claims. So I'm like, what? I thought I had it set up just like my VOD. Had it set up just like my VOD. In fact, I still don't have it set up just like my VOD track now because I don't have the VOD. Like, I don't have the Twitch sound alert stuff on the recording soundtracks. So now the setup is I record track 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then 2 is strictly for VODs. And then 1 is for the stream itself on Twitch. That includes copyrighted music. So hopefully nothing bad happens to that whole video. Pretty long. Like, I gotta stop Coco from being that crazy car right now. Thinks it's time to be wild, but no. That's Scuba Eber hours, quiet zone. Trying to get loud. But yeah, I uploaded a VOD with a whole bunch of copyrighted music, and hopefully that I don't get like a strike or nothing. That was the intended purpose. But yeah, let's get in the game. Oh. And as you might notice in this VOD, and in that VOD if you happen to go over and look at it, how did I miss this? In-depth investigations. Got so sidetracked. Fuck. What was my train of thought? Oh yeah, the quality should be really good. Hopefully my sound issue is fixed and the quality should be really good on YouTube now. Or as best as I can get it. Because I'm not exporting the VODs straight from Twitch anymore, and I am directly recording them to my PC. That way I can record in 2K. Then I'm pretty sure YouTube like changes it all and downscales it to different versions to allow for that. Twitch, on the other hand, I can't do that. Not if I want to keep the tracks separate with music and all that, so I wouldn't be able to play music at all. Fuck that. I forgot how to play this game, it's been a week. Oh, I think I remember this area. For real, how did I miss that? Guess we can read. Ethics investigation. The official findings report. The Prime Candidate Program. Internal confidential summary. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation P-142-9 was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate Program redacted by the FBAC. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation use executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarmingly clear picture of systematic, redacted, and expunged. Blank were brought into the oldest house and placed under redacted examination and testing, with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. This program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic eradicated of paranaturally inclined. Blank. Not only is this a breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human rights. This investigation team unequivocally redacted the Prime Candidate Program and recommends that it be expunged immediately. Refer to file 982-0136. Alright. Specimen Escape Assessment. Official Findings Report. Incident number A-49. Internal Confidential Summary. The purpose of internal investigation X-039-7 is to examine the containment failure of specimen SI-1 that resulted in the deaths of blank agents. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Sorry, I looked away. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence any evidence to support this. 1 second, I realized I needed to refresh my chat box. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the blank of redacted, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive expunge. Cross-referencing that date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. 1. The air filters were changed, and 2. An hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice Blank entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. See interview number 65F124.
Given their connection to the same AWE case, it is likely that Mrs. Blank's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape and to be expunged. Investigation is ongoing. For file 623-0721. I actually didn't understand a word from that one. Underhill background. Dr. Rhea Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Dr. Underhill once worked with the Beru as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organization or any record of breaching her NDA since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector and revisited intermittently ever since. Wow. Damn, Agent Lisa Keenum. Damn. We'll put that in here. Depending on the duration of her work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position, with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. Refer to file 708-5286. Drink some water. Start with the non-official. Staffing issue. Mr. Dennis. So yes, there's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing, and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not still be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless. As Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson. Okay. Got a purple. It's pathetic. It was a pathetically small, like 0.5 out of 10, maybe less, maybe 0.2. It was just like basically acid reflux. Keystone inspection. Mr. Kirkland, we stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE like you asked. I'm sending my report directly to you. To try and keep a lid on this Roman Morales desertion issue, we didn't find any sign of them here. Given the records, it is possible they've switched teams like you suspected, but I don't think that's the case. And an event definitely occurred here in Keystone, and I think Roman Morales got caught up in it. The entire population has vanished into thin air. Reminds me of the ordinary case, but that was just the adults, if I'm remembering the file correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. If it was an AWE, It seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange things we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with a dot in the shared space. Could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. In the meantime, we should send a team out here to cordon this place off and maybe get the comms guys working on a cover story. Sincerely, Agent Keenan. Rich official warning. Official correspondence. Kirkland, I am growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. Damn, Trench. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You're both failures plotting against me. You're traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You're choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Zachariah Trench, director of the FBC. I thought Kirkland. I thought that Kirkland. The ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit. This resignation letter will make sense of things. Redacted of expunged 2019. My god, my cat scared the shit out of me. Just jumping onto my fucking table like that. Oh, to whom it may concern. It is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the FBC. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's redacted. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame the situation on our expunged, who has routinely ignored my requests for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the redacted. Loose inside, I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that fire break. Investigations? Is that where I'm at? I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The blank has failed his agents. Shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. William Kirkland. I've seen him around a lot. He's head of investigation. Not anymore. Not anymore. No. But if that be for no reason. To Chief Investigator Dennis Cauldron Lake update. It happened again, third time this year. Something certainly has it out for our redacted. Could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough, but why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a Bureau Tech, and I do that a lot. Probably annoys the hell out of so many people. I will probably continue to do it. Anyways, Bureau Tech. Going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the little list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Redacted Lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with the investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this blank hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Sincerely, Agent Estevez. Missing Agents. Redacted 2017. Mr. Kirkland. Where the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Connor. Researcher Ezra Cruz. Agent Caroline Dempsey. Agent Lindsay Malcolm. Agent Charles Murray. Agent Derek Shaw. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You will be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports exist behind the firebreak. They're lost, I'm afraid. Settled. I think this is fire break. Oh. So, it wants to be on my desk. Oh my god, she's sticking her tail on the ashtray. No wonders crumbs all over my desk. She's leaving glitter on it. Go fucking wipe her paws off, nasty. Oh, my foot's asleep. I should have been sitting on it like that. Oh yeah, this is the fire break. We're in okay. You've been fucking with me lately. I feel like my mouse's sensitivity is broken or something. I can adjust it. Setting. Do this. I hate. That sincerity is so much more. Did I already do that? That about? Did I already do that? Did I need it for up here? What's it opening? What's it powering? All this stuff. I'm assuming I ripped it from there then. That's what is this powering? The light. Alright, makes sense. I don't remember. Explore the... Yeah, I'm in the investigation sector already. Time to pass through this fire break.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
What is he important to this game?
Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink.
Get out of here, Dr. Darling. Hippus? I wonder what that means and in what language. Swedish? Oh, they poisoned him.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen it.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now,
Was he mad?
come on. You misunderstand me.
He was drunk. Did I just see into that
That
door?
was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here?
In the sword door.
And Thomas Zane was with him.
This is
The poet.
character.
No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
Huh. Quiet in here. Too quiet. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. That's one I hated technology too.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. A resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Could have sworn I saw the name Hartman somewhere, but I don't know.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Wow, another change. Well, y'all, but I am not in love with Alex writing. And also, I'm a little confused now. I see the reason FEC even exists in the first place. Is he more important than I thought? Did he write up the council of the top council? This must be the Hartman. So that's fire break I'm walking into. Oh, that's so annoying. Damn. Try that one again, shall we? I wanna rip my bong. That feels called for. Alright. I'm taking a lot of damage from that mentally. Ew. Ew. Ah, sneezing. Oh, that's a lot of. Let's go here. But let's also go over here. They don't bother with cleanup duty here. But also, yeah, me too, brother. That I totally understand. That's really fucked up. Same shit happened to me a minute ago. You realize cannot go back.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wink bother?
My god. It was covering this fucking screen the second the words went away he was there. This game's gonna give me fucking heart palpitations. I couldn't even hear what she said at the end. I was thinking about how damp it was. Act like I don't see that. It was hard. It was hard to act like I didn't see it. it going? Filing, processing, operations.
That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
Throw that in randomly. No change. I gotta turn it around.
Of course, the hiss are already in here. This darkness is blocking the door. So
I got
now
turned
I have to deal
around.
with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
I want to start back over, please. Where the hell did I come from?
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
I don't know how that happened. It just blocked me off at some point. I don't know, maybe I frame rate lagged or something as I was turning. But I did not appreciate that. I had no clue where I was. You've investigated 1 out of 5. Easy in there. Apartment arrest. Just open the door. where the sludge was. Service tunnel. Can't see nothing in here.
There you go. Doesn't that feel better?
What? Wait, what? Did I just block something weird? Oops, I don't mean to do that. Is there a third one? I thought I was doing something crazy. Oh.
Light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Huh. Interesting. I thought it was going to have to do with this, to be honest. And also, I thought that when she said that it had something to do with shining light on that plant, and maybe it did, I'm still a little confused about that. Let me go back there. Let me at least walk right there. Come on. Maybe step up right there. I could totally fit. Guess that was the only way to go though. Yeah, the service tunnel. Oh, hey, this place looks cool. I like the layout. Like an organism, some type of respiratory system. There's almost, or maybe even like a skeletal system. I don't know. No. I like it. That guy. That guy would do to your jaw. Doesn't get. I don't know, am I supposed to just take the damage? It's not hurting me. Not hurting me yet. I feel like it should be hurting me. Why isn't this hurting me? There's just some old area. I feel like I'm not supposed to be in this area yet. Maybe it's just coded improperly. Cause like this right here, like that's supposed to be it hurting me, but it's not. And I destroyed all the goop. Oh my god, that was horrifying. Is that Hartman? Seeing that made me not want to move forward at all. Hartman arrest. Case 74WA004. Offender name is Hartman Emil. Victim names Alan Anderson. 4. Anderson Odin. Redacted. Lane Rudolph. The Soul Wendy. Emerson Thomas. Redacted. Officer names Dennis Special Agent Remy. Charges Code 4 Kidnapping of altered individuals 1 count. Code 8 Sanctions against altered organizations 1 count. Code 37 Obstruction of Bureau Investigation 1 count. Code 74 Breaching the Ash Act 6 counts. Additional notes: offender's property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility, and wake, possibly deceased. Foot gossip. Hello, my feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. I picked that up. Oh God, what was that whispering? The moment I saw it, I was so horrified. I couldn't take my eyes away, and I couldn't understand it. I might need light. The tier 5. Come on. Keep giving me shit like research sector. You should give me the sector that I'm in. Same with that. Nothing exclusive to this thing. A piece of grenades. Eh. Deal with the horror monster. Got it. Need it. Gonna like come out, it's gonna burst through the fucking door or something. I hear it rustling through shit. Really prepare myself. Also, hopefully nothing's lagging. Things gonna look like they might be lagging. Let's try this without getting so fucking scared I shit myself.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Phaeton.
No, no. Hell no. God, I hate this. I'd rather go up in this room. Yeah, I like this room a lot better. Drop this like right here. Can I use this? Play
My
that.
understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, We know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well,
You kidnap Wake.
perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
Did they even lock this door? The lights out there now? Cool. That. Get scared. There we go. Also, there's a chance that I perhaps skipped the horror scene. And I'm completely fine with that. Did not want to step out there in the dark with him saying all that spooky shit. I have a lot more to read here in a minute.
Reminder, all employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed. Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
What do I even fucking do with it?
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors, motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance, even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best, but mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck, cooperate. Okay, there we go. Alright, that was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time, or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Ooh. Is it done? Kind of like the recording was still like going on in the background. It is. Then again, in Oregon or Washington. But I guess that's where the Bright Falls one is. Still. Huh? Yeah, it's Washington. Wait, I thought Ordinary was in New York. It's in Maine. Is that even Maine? I think that's Maine, but I'm not sure anymore. Like some, like Missouri or Minnesota. Too many of these damn things.
Standing up. Lighten them up.
Or one of those, I think.
This is getting bad. The vents, they are full of mold shit. It's no food for you. Headache, nausea, old depression. How can you tell when you are feeling?
What is he saying?
Darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody city, said the old place. Like tar but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
Differing mold shoes. Shoes is this? Put anything in here? Can I not? Wait, did I fuck up? Oh, I got it from, so I'm confused. We can backtrack to do those real quick. After I clear this.
Welcome back to the land of the living, little buddy.
One. Maybe I need to like toss this through. Oh, there's another. Literally under light, but guess he didn't say nothing. New cat is on the table, repeat. New car is here. That confiscated motive. Plants. There's gonna be like a second one in there or something. Okay. Here, thank you. Fine. Without even knowing I needed to. I'll do that, right?
I don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me.
Still got all of our powers. No, we'd have no energy. Have any torches? Oh, only in the dark. What's good here?
Shit. Now what? What is that? Come on, elevator, time to go! Nothing even touches it.
So you don't like the light? I can use that.
How do I use that? Fuck that. It teleports. Do I have any light source? I'm here to walk around. Where is it?
He said,
Surprised he's not already doing that. Man. Perfect. That was not a battery. I don't know where to get a battery. Are they in here? Doesn't seem like it. About to die, I think. Oh. I think I need him to... Oh.
Yeah, how do you like that?
I'll be back, Jesse. Workman background. That was pretty horrifying. Your radio.
Arcade machines. Shoom. Shim? Shoom. Whatever.
Okay. Survive against a horde of hiss and... still takes my points away. That guy fucked me up. That again. Who's where? Oh, that's where this is. Wait, no. This is a different one. Not even like a third of the way through this. That was close. Who's hiding? What's that? What? That thing's gonna kill me. I didn't think I would live through that. I don't know how this thing works sometimes. Jesus Christ. That was tough.
Whoa. Games are so realistic these days.
Oh no. I turned around. That was totally off a second ago. I don't even... Oh, come on. Same place too. Kill enough enemies before time runs out. Each enemy adds time. It could make it easy to restart, but they don't, of course. god, can you stop? Yes, please, thank you, let me interact. Oh my god, what is all that? That's refighting all my bosses. Try this one more time. It'll probably be the last things I ever do if I can't do it. So far. God. God. Damn it, man. So close. That fucker. Literally one more bullet. Badly. I don't know why all of a sudden. Eagle. I did AWE. Get that from here. Where'd that light source come from?
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I don't understand why I'm here.
You know, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie? I don't. It wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said. Oh, tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a. Not night, like nighttime, but.
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
No one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart. And I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off, and I could move out of my parents' basement. I may even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
Read. Sorry. This Ranger, airborne. Summary. The subgroup of Hiss corrupted Rangers has manifested the ability to levitate similarly to the Hiss elevated agents. However, these airborne Hiss Rangers display no telekinetic abilities and simply continue to use mundane Bureau weaponry. This evolution being so similar to the elevated possibly indicates that Hiss can share permutations through a type of network or perhaps osmosis. However, the fact that this development in Hiss Rangers has only been observed in investigations sector may indicate that the environmental factor is responsible. They could be responding to an altered item or other paranatural found in that sector. Or perhaps this is the natural progression of the Hiss Ranger phenotype. Not enough time has passed to determine a conclusive trajectory of development for each of the Hiss manifestations, assuming any such trajectory exists. All redacted. Okay, I'm actually going to take a quick break and drink some water, and smoke and drink some more water. So, BOB. I'm actually going to end stream because baby woke up, and now we're going to play some Tarkov before they go play some D&D later. So I'm going to switch everything to that and end this VOD here. Bye-bye.